But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I made a video, since I guess the end of November, beginning of December. I finished the sub model. And I just quit doing models for the month of December, really for Christmas and stuff like that. I just kind of was busy doing other stuff. So I came back to it in January. I got started. I had bought some models for myself for Christmas, and but really what got me started going back to tanks right now, I'm decided to go back to do some tanks and stuff, was that I looked up on my shelf my vast variety of tanks, and I remember that I had my King Tiger Porsche turret started from years ago. I've been working on this for a very long time. I originally got this, 20-something years ago from my wife. She got it for me for my birthday one year and just got me the Tamiya kit. And then I waited for a while because I wanted to get more and more stuff for it. Photo etch set, the barrel is from Armor Scale, I think. Nice, actual, this actually assembles and everything for the flash suppressor, everything. It's just awesome. But I've gotten model cast and track links for you and for myself for this because I really wanted something that worked well. I could have gone with full, but I had time. Like I said, years ago I got the model cast and tracks, and I've assembled one side here to show you the sag and everything like that, and see how they work. These are individual track links. They have little pins you glue right in. I've done these before with my Type 61 that I built, a Tamiya Type 61, and those I used Model Master glue to put them in the pins because I had to set them in pretty far inside the hole. So to do that, I had to use Model Master glue, let it sit for a while, because if I use instant glue, it gets stuck halfway in. I'm like, oh crap. Now on these, because one side has a shorter pin, one side has a longer pin, I use instant glue. I put it on the inside of the pin a little bit, and I just jam it in there, and it works fine. I will get back to this, show you guys. There's two things I want to do with both this kit and the new Dragon new bow kit that I'm working on. The reason I wanted to do that is because I was going to make a video on individual track links. Show you the model casting. I've still got some assembled here in this package. You can see I got my various parts and stuff like that in there. I've got it started actually. I want to show you, I'll make a couple videos on doing model casted tracks and then doing the individual track links for this, which Dragon supplies you not with the magic tracks, not with the, what's the other one? I can't remember what they're called. But this actually has individual track links, 7 sprues with a bunch on each one. So that I want to show you how to glue them together. I've seen other videos of guys doing them. I'll show you my method. Their methods are fine too, but I want to show you how to do this one and the ones for this side too. You know, I'll show you how to do it all. I haven't even started this side really. Got the wheels here. Oh, and model casted track links, they come with a shim to make this thicker, just a little bit thicker, so it'll work with their links. So don't worry about that. If you ever get model casted tracks, they always give you a shim to put in the front wheel, the drive sprocket, to help make the tracks the right length, or width, I mean. Anyway, get back to this. Reason I left the fenders off this thing, because it'd be easier for me to put these track links on, or individual track links. I'll be using Model Master glue and draping them over this thing easier without the fender on there. That's why I don't have the fender on. That's why I have sprayed it in certain areas too. I just wanted to do the turret here on top. Oh gosh, which way does it go? This thing is already painted and done. I just wanted to get something done on it, so I decided to do that. These, all the sides are done, underneath is done. Once I get the track links on, I will go ahead and put the fenders on. Then I'll airbrush it all the dark gray. Well, once the tracks are painted too. Because I had so many little bogeys to paint, these do not move. Same thing up top here. I had so many rubber thick parts to paint. It'd be a pain in the butt to sit here and spray paint the whole thing and then have to paint these individually, you know, by hand. Pain in the butt. So this is all done the way it is now, and we'll do the track links later. I'll show you that in another video. Also too, be careful when you build this. It's a wonderful kit. Some seam filling and stuff like that do, but not bad. The antenna mount right here, you will break that if you're not careful. I have bent it twice. You have to be very careful once you put this antenna on with the antenna mount right here in the front. Be careful when you handle it. I've almost broke it a few times. We'll get back to the Porsche King tire in the future. I'll show you how to do the tracks for that. Let me show you. Like I said, here's the box for it, and it's like I said, it's a wonderful kit. I think you'll really like it. I highly recommend it. Oh, and let me show you something. Another little hint I will show you. I've watched other guys on videos. This is how they put paint can lids and paint cans, and they glue it up to the bottom of the model, or glue it in the turret, and that way, or you know, use blue tack on the turret to help hold it in. Let me show you something. Here is a hacksaw blade. Okay, if you take your hacksaw blade when it's brand new and straight, you take the end, you take like a pair of lineman's pliers, and you bend it up. Okay, bend it at a 90-degree angle. Sometimes they'll snap off. You'll do it again. Most of the time they won't. Bend it at a 90-degree angle, whatever length you want. I usually do about a half an inch or so, like that. And the cool part about this is that when you go to paint your tank, whether it's a turret or the thing, I'll bring this tank over. Take it, bend it like this, put it in there, however you like that. See how that fits in? Boom. You can now airbrush this thing with your airbrush just like this, anywhere you want. You can move it around. Instead of having to hold a big paint can like this, you know, and trying to hold it and do all that stuff and worrying about blue tack coming off, this will not come loose. You can shake it, move it around, do all that fun stuff. Don't worry about it. The spring tension in the hacksaw blade will allow you to hold on at whatever angle you want. You can move it around. You know, that's how I did this. I just sprayed it all, put certain sections on before I put this back section, did it all. I just held it like this. It works great. I do this for all my tanks. What else? Oh, here, let me show you. I'll get the other blade. Here, I have two of them. Take the other one. Go like this. You can see that's still intact, but this one broke off. But they said you have to bend it the first time, and sometimes it breaks off. But anyway, put this on your, here's your turret. Put it in here like this. Boom. There you go. Now, what's really cool, you can hold it any direction you want. You can move it around, whichever. If you airbrush under, it's really easy. Instead of having to hold on to a paint can or something, this is way better. Also, too, it's really nice. In my garage, and from my lights that I have in my garage, I have wires hanging down. And they just come down, they loop like this. I could take this after I finish airbrushing, hang it by that, and just let it dry while I'm picking up this piece and painting this. Then I can hang this. So, or you can put like a large screw on your workbench if you have one sticking out, and you can just hang it from the screw on the edge of the table. All different things. But this is how I paint my tanks and stuff like that. Just to show you, hacksaw blades work wonderful. As long as you don't crease it right here, you just bend it. It'll stay springy. Keep the really good tension on it. It's a great idea. I thought of that years ago. I just always wanted to share that with you, with other modelers. So take that out. And take that out. Works fantastic. So give it a try if you ever do build a tank. I've used it on cars before, but you have to have the right kind of car, and you can put it on the side and stuff like that. So it depends on the model with how you can use those. Usually you just use them for tanks, but there's other ideas too. Speaking of cars, I'm trying to catch up on everybody, on everything I've been doing and stuff like that. I'm in a menagerie now. I'm just doing everything and anything, and I gotta settle down and stick with one thing. But I get these good moods and bad moods, so I stick up one thing, start one thing, and then finish another, and stuff like that. So right now, the Mad Max car. Let me show you this. I got it all. I know the last time I showed you all Mad Max car, I had done a lot of the windshield. I was having problems with the windshield. Well, I've got the windshield at one of my friend Vic's house, and he used that Novus system for the windshield. Remember how scratched up this was? I used the Nova system. It comes in 3 different grits. You just keep wiping and wiping. I spent about an hour and a half at Vic's house, and they're perfectly clear now. It turned out great. Still have this crack up here. That was from me from doing this stuff, but it turned out fantastic. It is perfectly clear now. I am going to still dip it in Future Wax just to give it that extra bit of shine. Then I'll dirty it all up. I had some problems with the tanks back here. I lost one of my gas caps. I must have dropped it somewhere and vacuumed it up or something. So now I have one gas cap. What I'm going to do is I'll take that one, get some styrene, and make a new gas cap. I'll make 2 new ones so they match. To match the back here where it sits on top. What a dummy I was. I can't believe I lost it, but oh well, it happens. This is just put together. I've done the bolts here. It's not done. I mean, I still got the interior to do. The gas cans. My friend Roy showed me. Hey, put some nice little. He cut some styrene pieces for me. Put them on here for the gas cap part of the gas can. Like I said, I've still got to paint these. I'm working on those. This all comes apart. Tank comes out. You know, the extra gas tanks. It all. Just take my word for it. It all comes apart. I still got to finish the interior and stuff like that. Then I'll dirty it all up and have a great time. I really want to get this finished too. I got the exhaust all painted, which I'd still put on here. I got the engines already done, sticking out the top here. That's already with the drive belt and the extra hoses on it. I'll put all this stuff in when it gets done. I'll dirty it up like the movie, and it turned out really nice. So I'll get working on that too. I don't have a whole lot left on this. I just got to get my butt into gear and just tell myself, finish it. And I really want to because I love the thing. And I also heard that Mad Max 4 is being made right now. Mel Gibson's going to be in it, but not the major role. But they're making Mad Max. I heard 2 different things. Mad Max 4 is being made right now. I also heard they're making Mad Max 4 and 5 together so they can, produce them at the same time, but then separate them by a year or so. Kind of like they did the Lord of the Rings. They filmed all 3 Lord of the Rings in a 2-year span, and then Peter Jackson brought them out over 3 years. So basically the same thing they're doing for Mad Max. Anyway, this is going to be done soon, hopefully. We shall see. I will do my best. Like I said, I'm being a dummy, and I'm doing a lot of different things at once. I don't know why. I go through this phase every once in a while. So, also, when I started the, this new tank, new bow, I wanted, something clicked in my head that I wanted to do a diorama. Well, then I thought, I'll just do the tank. I went over with my friend for our Christmas meeting. My friend Dave, we have it at his house, and he had a bunch of kits he had on sale in the back, and he just wanted to sell them. So I ended up picking up the Horch, and the reason I liked it is the Artillery kit, and the reason I liked it was because I thought, early war. I can use this. This was made back in the 30s, and it went into the war effort. And not that Artillery does good work on the tank. Some of their figures kind of and blah. But I thought it'd be really good to go with this. So I thought, cool. So I just sat there one day, and I started building this thing like crazy. I was over at my friend Vic's house. Him and Roy and I were over at Vic's house, and I started working on it. This is a very nice kit. Yes, it does have sinkhole marks in the back. I had to use Aves putty in the back, but it went together. It has a heck of a suspension back here. I mean, this whole thing is very well detailed. I really like it a lot. I've got it almost finished now. I'm pretty much down to primering and then painting it the gray, same color as the tank. A lot of good parts. The only thing I don't like are the rubber wheels. They're all right, but I'm not going for spectacular on this kit. I want to get Armor and Scale or some Armor Scale. Somebody makes the resin wheels for this, but you can't find them anymore. So that's right. I'll use these. They'll work really well. I've cleaned up the sides and everything like that, so no big deal. But all my little parts are in here. I started working on the driver. He is all right. He's not very well detailed, but he might work in there. But I decided, you know what? If I'm going to do this, if I want to put these two together, I want to do some kind of scene. So I want to do something from Holland or Norway. So I looked for some figures, some early war figures. So what I ended up finding, well, actually, I wanted to do a little scene, and I saw this really cool kit called Operation Milkman. I thought that'd be kind of cool. It gives you 2 cows, a goat, and these soldiers milking a cow and drinking the stuff. I said that'd be kind of cool. These guys are, over on the side here, pulled over. The horse should be like this, off to the side. I'm gonna have like a general or so figure. I'll have these guys in the back or over here, somewhere like that. I also got German soldiers at rest. Made by Mini Art. Mini Art does really good work with their figures. Now, their houses are a whole different thing, so I found out. But anyway, these are really cool. It has like a general guy here, or a captain, or whatever. I haven't checked everything out yet. But it has some guys at rest, are cooking. That'll go good in here. I can have guys milking the cow. I can have some guys working over here. I also have this. I got at the model contest I went to, and Gen 2 figures by Dragon. Excellent figures. If you ever get a chance to get these, buy them. They're really nice. So then I thought, well, I need some kind of, if I want to make this diorama of these guys milking a cow, and I'll need a house or something, And I thought, well, I'll find something Scandinavian or whatever, Norwegian, whatever. And I couldn't find anything. But I did find this Polish village house. Yeah, it looked kind of cool. That'd be great, I'm not all about super accuracy, but I figure it's the same region, Polish. I know Roy, my friend Roy, said he could probably find me a house that looks more Norway. He lived over in Germany growing up and stuff like that. So he says, it's kind of okay. But I said, well, it's the only I can find. It's made by Mini Art. You can see right over here. Let me see if we can see that. Mini Art makes it. And I like Mini Art's figures, but... And I opened it up. At first I was like really excited. Oh yeah, great. Styrene, yeah, fantastic. Then I looked at it closer. And it's vacuum formed. Dear Lord. It's not what I expected. Let me show you. I get one of the pieces in here. It's vacuum formed. Nothing says cheap like vacuum forming. I don't like vacuum forming at all. I hate it, as a matter of fact. I can deal with resin, no problem. I love resin. I love styrene. But when it comes to vacuum forming, this is the poor man's way of making a kit. And I can't believe Mini Art went this route. Very poor. The detail is there here, but when you vacuum form anything, you always lose that little crispness and everything. They want you to glue everything together like this. Glue the 2 halves together. And, cut parts out. I've got to cut parts of this out. To match it up, cut the window things out. I already did that. The roof line, look at this. This is a roof. I got to cut all that stuff out still, even everything up. It's real thin. Here's the deck for the second floor. I've got to cut all this out still, so that this piece fits on top of that. I got to glue it on. I've already built 2 walls actually. I lost the other one. I know it's around here somewhere, but I put it down somewhere. I can't figure where I put it. But anyway. What I had to do is take styrene and this stuff here, and actually I use a little thicker piece for inside here, but glue it to one side with super glue on the inside here, and then take the other half, glue it, or match it up perfectly, and then just pour pretty much 10x7 in there with a real brush. Boom, and get it so that it melts into the styrene piece here and this vacuum form styrene. What a pain in the butt. I've got to do that for this whole system. I've got to do it on the sides here, put a piece of styrene, like on the inside here, halfway, and then, do that here, around the windows, so that when I go to put this piece on, like this, all that styrene will be halfway there. I can match it up and just pour pretty much on, or just take a brush with a lot of it on there and just set it into the crack, and it'll adhere to the other half of the styrene, and it'll make it solid. What a pain in the butt. I can't believe Mini Art went this cheap. I've never owned their buildings before. I thought they were styrene, and they're not. So I'm very disappointed in this, but to make this diorama the way I want, with the soldiers and the new tank and the Horch, I want to finish this house, so I'm going to do it. And it's a pain in the butt. It's going to take a lot of. So you could, on another piece, I did a lot of seam filling already. I used Abe's putty, getting in all the cracks, sanded it smooth. I've got a lot of work. And then when I put all the pieces together, as you can see by this, you know, they want you to put all of these halves together and the deck on top. Oh my goodness. The windows, I already got some of the windows done. Let me see if they're in here. But I've got the windows finished here. They're styrene. They work really well. I got the door. So the door sits like this. There's injection marks on each one of these panels here. Oh, I'm like, oh man. So I'm having to sand all that down. Like, come on, Mini Art. You could do better than this. You do really good figures. You could do and great subjects on their figures. You could do better on your kits. Made me mad. But anyway, I've got the windows done. These have to go together, and then they go into one of the main windows here. Like up here. So you have to fit that into there like that. You know, so it'll look nice when they get it done, but it's just too much work. For $30 I paid for this kit. I got it through Sprue Brothers. For $30, you'd think, you know, you can buy kits for $30, Dragon kits that are on sale for $30 that are 200% better than this. Come on, Mini Art. If you're going to charge me $30, do better than vacuum for me. Ugh. Pain in the butt. Anyway, that's trying to catch you up on things that I've been working on. I will start bringing more videos out with what I'm working on exactly. Also, at my friend Vic's house, I've been working on the... I'm picking really crappy kits. The ICM Panzer II F Landpanzer, or the Flamingo. So I've been working on it's just to work at Vic's house to get stuff done. You know, we're over there, we're building. I can't paint over there or anything like that, so I just build stuff. So I started working on this too. I got the gun barrel. Who did I buy that from? I forget who I bought that from. I think I got it from a Lucky Model was selling gun barrel stuff, so I got the metal gun barrel for it. 2 parts, inner and outer. Fits together really nice, fit in there really well. This kit's another work of a lot of work, a lot of sanding and a lot of filling. No big deal. It's a nice little kit. I wouldn't call it the best. The grenade launchers that go in the back, I'm going to have to hand make those. The ones they give you are really bad. Everything in this kit's really bad. It's just soft plastic. I've already got the wheels cut out. I've got the already got the track links, individual track links cut out, so I'll be doing those too. Whether I'll show you a video on this or not, I don't know. I'm just doing this for the fun of it at my friend Vic's house. To, you know, when we go over there, we have a good time. Spend about 3-4 hours over there building models and having a great time. It's Roy and I and Vic. We have a great time. So I'm all doing all this stuff. I know it's a lot to throw at you, but this is what I've been busy with, and I'll start bringing more videos out on mainly this and the house and the Horch as I'm going along. Show you how things are working. I'm going to bring a video out just on making track links for this, and I'll just bring a video out on the making the model casts and track links for my King Tiger Porsche turret. I said I got a long ways to go on this. I've done a lot of work on it. Photo etch screens, all this kind of stuff. The Cavalier Zimmerit on this thing. You know, more photo etch for the back. I said my wife bought me this kit. God bless her. She really did a wonderful thing. But anyway, we'll be getting to all this stuff later. Sorry about talking so long. Sorry about gabbing about stuff. I'm just trying to throw this together. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. I just got over the flu, so I decided I'm going to get off my butt and start working on showing you people and everything what I've been doing. So I'll be back in the near future with more videos on how to do track links, working on all this stuff. So I look forward to showing you everything. All right, bye.